Hello BookTube, welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth and this is the March Mystery Madness video challenge number 3. This is the last of the video challenges for this month and I hope you have enjoyed watching them, and it's not too late to do one yourself. Several people have already done the tag video that was challenge number 1, and challenge number 2 is to make or bake something from a cozy mystery. And today's video is related to pet detectives. Now you may or may not have ever read a pet detective mystery, but one of the reading challenges for March Mystery Madness is to read one. And so I thought for the third video challenge it would be a fun excuse to show off our pets and maybe tell why or why not they would make a good pet detective. Now I'd like to introduce my daughter Katie. She is helping me wrangle all of our pets today. We have one dog, Bob, and 6 cats. Now this is our second time filming this, and the beginning part got messed up, so we're refilming the beginning. After we introduce you to Bob, our dog, then I will insert the footage of the cats that we filmed earlier. And then the second part of the challenge is to recommend a pet detective mystery. Or if you don't have any pet detective mysteries to recommend, then any book featuring an animal or pet will be fine. What we want to do right now is introduce you to our dog Bob. Alright, so Katie's going to get Bob. Now, I don't think Bob would make the best detective. He's a little bit on the dumber side of dogs as dogs go. He doesn't seem to have a good sense of smell either. He is a high jumper, but I don't think that would help with detective work. His most fun thing to do is to jump up and catch old palm branches and to drag them around the yard. Let's get him on camera. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Come here, Bob. Bob does not mind very well and does not take orders very well and does not come when he's called. So maybe you can at least get a glimpse of Bob. He is, like I said, he does not mind very well, and I don't think he would make a great detective. Alright, so now I'm going to put in the footage that we shot earlier of the cats. So we actually have 6 cats, and we're outside because we just thought it would be an easier way to get a picture of Bob. Our cats actually are indoor, outdoor. They're all spayed and neutered, so they can, they're allowed to come outside. But we're just going to bring them out one at a time and show them to you. Now, next up we have the Beast. So a Beast would definitely not make a good detective because he is afraid of everything. In fact, we laughingly call him Girl Baby because he is, he's a bit of a coward. He's beautiful. When he got the name Beast because when he came up on our back porch as a kitten, probably 7 or 8 weeks old, he was helping himself to our food, and I caught him and he proceeded to bite me on the finger, and I said, "You are a little beast," and so the name just kind of stuck. And plus I'm a fan of Beauty and the Beast. He does not like being out here because he's afraid that Bob is going to get him. Bob is our dog, of course, you just met Bob. And the backyard is Bob's domain, so he's a little nervous to be out here, although he will stand up to Bob. Definitely not detective material. So next up we're going to have Morris. Now Morris is a guy who came to us from down the street and we adopted him, took him in, and so he is our big sweetheart of a guy. He was in one of my thumbnail pictures not too long ago. Had a box of books from a book haul, and he sort of made a nest in the top of those books, and I thought it was so cute that I used it for my thumbnail. But Morris is the most laid-back cat that I have ever seen, and I don't know if he would make a good detective or not. Maybe because he wouldn't mind surveillance. He could just lay around all day and watch. He's pretty sneaky when it comes to food. He will watch and see if you are watching that food, and will slyly try to help himself to it. So he might make a good detective. Alright, these are currently our oldest kitties. This is Cotton, and Katie has Boots. They are our brother and sister kitties. They are siblings. We used to have their mother, but she decided to move down the street to some neighbor's house, and they have adopted her and taken her in. She got tired of us acquiring new cats, I guess, and she likes to be the queen of the house. So we don't have their mother anymore, but Boots and Cotton came to us from Oklahoma. We've had them since they were kittens, and they are about 9 years old now, and definitely just fat and lazy. So, but very pretty, very sweet. Cotton is Emily's favorite. My other daughter, Emily, Cotton is the one that she will choose to take in her room and live on her bed if she can get her to stay.
Why are you so tense?
This is Sweetie. She is, I think, one of our prettiest cats. She's Calico, and we got her also from Oklahoma on a trip that we took in 2012 for my 30th high school reunion. And one of my neighbors had some kittens, and we decided to bring her home. She does live up to her name sometimes. As far as Katie's concerned, though, Katie doesn't like her.
I hate her.
As far as Katie's concerned, Katie calls her a rat, but I think she's really sweet. She's a cat that's featured on my Twitter page in my banner picture, and she loves boxes. So if she could find a box, oh, there she goes. Oh, there she went. If she can find a box to lay in or anything like that, she's all about it. But they're all worried about being in Bob's domain out here. The yard is Bob's domain, and the cats would really prefer to be inside or at the side of the house where Bob is not allowed to go. So so that's fine. Now, we have one more cat, and I'm going to have to insert some footage because she usually will not come out until evening when it's time to eat. But her name is Larry, and yes, I said her name is Larry. She was named by some neighbors who couldn't get close enough to her to see if she was a girl or boy, and whenever they moved away and we trapped her and brought her over here and took her in to have her neutered, they said, "This is not a boy cat," but the name had already stuck. So she's a beautiful cat. I think she would be our best detective because she's elusive and she can hide and she's sneaky. She has two personalities. One, we call her Inside Larry and Outside Larry, because usually when she's outside, it is impossible to catch her unless she wants to be caught, and that's very rare. But when she's inside, she's as sweet as she can be. It rubs all over you, and it's just adorable. But when she's outside, she will not be caught. And so I'm going to have to just take some footage of her this evening when it's time to eat, because right now she's hiding. She would be a really good secret agent and a good spy because she's somewhere around here watching us and we don't know where. Unfortunately, I was not able to get Larry. She decided not to come out when it was time to eat, and it was raining, and I have not been able to find her. It was actually yesterday when we shot the footage of the cats, and so last night it was raining. She did not come up to eat, and I have tried calling her this morning and she hasn't shown up. So if she doesn't show up before I have to get this video uploaded, I will just put in a picture. You can see what she looks like. She is a beautiful cat, kind of a bluish gray with a little bit of orange undertone, and we love her a lot, but she is very exasperating sometimes. I think of all of our cats, she would make the best pet detective. Now, oh, Cotton has come back for a guest appearance. The first part of the challenge is to show us your pets. If you would like an excuse to show your pets on a YouTube video, then introduce them and show them off, and I think that'll be fun. So the next part of the challenge is to recommend a pet detective mystery. And if you can't think of any pet detective mysteries that you've already read that you could recommend, so any book that features animals or pets that you want to recommend, then you can show that. My husband and I have been reading the Cat Who books by Lillian Jackson Braun. What I'm currently listening to is The Cat Who Robbed a Bank, and I think this is book 22. And I have a few others from that series that I have, but mostly we just check them out from the library. But these are really, really fun. I would consider these cozy mysteries. In fact, most pet detective mysteries are probably in the category of cozy mysteries. And this particular series is about a Siamese cat. The cat's owner, James Quillerin, is a journalist, and he has two Siamese cats. One of those two cats is Calco-kun, or Coco, and he is just super smart and has this extrasensory perception about things, and it's just a lot of fun. There are several other series. This is another one that I might like to get to at some point. Carol Nelson Douglas is the author, and these are Midnight Louie mysteries. These particular books we have, I think, listed on our eBay site right now. So I can link that site below if you would be interested in purchasing any of these books. I want to hear from other people. This series is also a very good pet detective series. So what pet detective series do you like? Tell me in the comments below. And if you've never read any, then you know, try out some of these books, some of these cat books. If you're not a fan of cats, there are dog mysteries, and I think there are horse mysteries, and probably any other pet that you can think of. So that's all I have for this video. I want to challenge you to show us your pets and recommend a good pet detective novel or series if you have one to recommend. And I want to thank my daughter Katie for joining me in this video and helping me wrangle all the cats and our dog Bob for this video. So I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book and God bless you.